Hello there everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and today we're going to talk about some products in the category of try this, not that. Did that make any sense? So I recently tried some products that I was very underwhelmed by, and I have an awesome alternative for it that is usually cheaper. Some of these aren't necessarily cheaper, they're just things I wouldn't recommend, and I would recommend something else instead. Does that make sense? Alright, let's get started. So the product that spurred on this idea was this Neutrogena Cheeky Wink cream blush. So Walmart has this line from Neutrogena called N. It's exclusive to Walmart, if I'm not mistaken. And they had this really awesome looking cream blush. And it feels like a denser version of the Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush. Like you just want to keep pushing it, mushing it around. This is the shade called First Crush. And it's very, very sheer. You have to use a crap load of this to get it to appear on your skin. I do use a stippling brush with this just because I prefer using a stippling brush to cream products. But I think that this was way too expensive for how little payoff you get from it. And I don't know, it looks nice once you get it on the skin, but it takes a long time to build up. It was too expensive, I think, and just I can't recommend that. Something I'd recommend in its spot, if you want something very similar, is the Cream Shadow Blush from CYO. So these are like you can use it eyes or cheeks or lips or whatever. But this is how it looks. I think this was $3. It's not a shade dupe or anything, but it is just a formula dupe. You get a better color payoff. It looks just as great on your skin. You can use this in a more concentrated way, get a more color payoff, or in a thinner way and get it like, you know, a very sheer wash. Very, very similar. Another one that's extremely similar is from e.l.f. This is, I guess it's just a multi-stick. This was the shade Glistening Peach. This one has a very similar finish to the Neutrogena, where they're both on the sheer side. You don't have to use a ton of product to build this up. I love this one. I'm actually using, what I have on today? I have the CYO one on today, and I really, really like it. I think these are way better alternatives to this really expensive Neutrogena one. I can't recommend this. It's just too expensive for what it is, and there's better alternatives out there that are literally $10 cheaper. Another product that I recently tried and was so disappointed by is the Wet n Wild Photofocus Stick Foundation. So this foundation had a lot going for it. It is creamy to the max. It is a beautiful formula. It looks awesome on the skin. I have the shade 852 Soft Ivory. It looks great when you get it on your skin. It just makes you look amazing. It blends easy. It's creamy. It's smooth. It goes over everything. Doesn't cling to dry patches. Doesn't settle in your skin. It has a lot going for it. It has zero wear time. Zero. So I put this on about 7 o'clock in the morning. I can't get it to last past 12. By 12 o'clock, I'm not exaggerating, there's no foundation on my skin. It looks like I didn't even put foundation on. All the redness, the imperfections, anything I put the foundation on to cover up, it's all visible again. And it's the weirdest thing, and it wears down, completely gone. Like, it'll start breaking up all over the chin and nose and, like, forehead area. And by lunchtime, no foundation. I've tried setting sprays, I've tried powder, I've tried everything with this. It just does not want to stay on my skin. And it's so underwhelming. For, I think it was $5 or something. I wouldn't even waste $5 on this. Save your $5. Buy you Rimmel Lasting Finish. Way better. It's a stick foundation, but I have a better alternative. Obviously, L'Oreal makes one that's amazing. It is more expensive, but you're going to get way more wear out of this. It's going to look just as great on your skin. It blends just as creamy. It's just as beautiful. They're very comparable in a lot of ways, but this will last you all day long. Another one that is amazing is the Neutrogena Hydrating Foundation Stick. This one is so good. I actually thought these were so similar when I first got them. I literally did half a face Neutrogena, half the Wet n Wild. They look exactly the same. They look beautiful on the skin. This one, no lasting power though. This one, love. I love this one. This one I have in the shade 40. This is it right here. It's very... It says it's Hydro Boost, but I don't really notice it hydrating my skin at all. It does dry kind of like in a matte finish rather than a dewy finish. And it's beautiful on the skin though. If you want to get a stick foundation, you haven't tried one yet, don't go for this one unless you want something that isn't going to last all day. Like you just want it for, I don't know. I can't even recommend this for any reason. L'Oreal makes a bomb one that won't stick to dry patches. It looks beautiful on the skin, will wear all day long. Same with Neutrogena. Super creamy, easy to blend, will last all day, doesn't break up all weird, doesn't wear away weird. Really great stick foundations to try. I know they're more expensive, but you're just wasting your money with that one in my opinion. Okay, another Neutrogena product. This is another one from their N line. This is the Protect and Tint Tinted Moisturizer. I have the shade Ivory to Fair. So this has SPF 30. This is how it looks. It is a squeezy tube. And I had high hopes for this because I love tinted moisturizers. But it has a strong fragrance. I cannot stand this fragrance. It lasts all day. And it's no. So for one, the fragrance is very strong sunscreen scent. Also, it's very thick and almost sticky. It feels awful on my skin. I cannot stand the way this feels. I hate the way it blends. It really bunches up. It kind of like, it doesn't pill, but it like doesn't blend away. Like it'll just bunch up here and I'm just like moving it around. I end up putting another foundation on top just to cover it up. I don't like this at all. The scent, the way it doesn't blend, it doesn't go into your skin evenly. It's, no. A way better alternative. I talk about this a lot. The number 7 City Light Tinted Moisturizer. The only thing this has going for it is that it's SPF 30. This is SPF 15. But it goes on like a dream. It is very sheer coverage, though. It is just tinted moisturizer. It's not going to give you a whole lot to your skin. But it's a beautiful formula. Blends so well. It's very moisturizing, very hydrating. I absolutely love this stuff. I talk about it quite a bit, and I recommend it all the time. I think it's awesome. They're about the same price, but this, no, it's sticky and thick. It doesn't move. It stinks. I cannot recommend this at all. Way better alternative. All right, eyebrows. So I had recently tried the Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil. It is the one that is shaped like this. And I tried it in a video, and I liked it. But every time I've tried to use it since, I make a mess. For some reason, there's something about this that's just a little too creamy for me. And I kind of just like, it just goes everywhere. It's too dark. It's too rich of a pencil. If that sounds like something you would like, it's a nice pencil, and I really like the shade. But to me, it's too rich, and I make a mess with it. And it does come with a spoolie, though, which is nice. A way better alternative, in my opinion, is this Pixi pencil. I have loved this. It's the exact same kind of shape. Obviously, it's more expensive, probably twice, if not 3 times as expensive. But it's a drier formula. Like, I don't know if you had see how many times I had to swatch it. It's a way drier formula. It goes on great. It really reminds me of the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer pencil that I really love. And it has an awesome gel on the other side with the best little brush you've ever seen. The pencil is really dry. You don't have to press forever to get color payoff, but I just love this so much more than I thought I was going to. And I would recommend this way over this pencil just for my personal preference. I think it's too creamy and I make a mess with it, especially if you have really thin, sparse, non-existent brows. I think you usually would need something a little drier. I don't know, that's just me. Last thing here is mattifying setting spray. So I actually did a video on this spray. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go primer and setting spray. It says it's shine control, locks and makeup, quick dry, oil free. This doesn't mattify at all. I mean, not even a little bit, not even enough to say matte at all. So I thought it was kind of weird they had it part of their Stay Matte line because it's not mattifying whatsoever. One that is mattifying and actually works is the Milani Make It Last Matte Spray. This actually freaking works. So I put this like to the ultimate test because I've been using a spray sunscreen on my face. It is so shiny. It looks like I sprayed sunscreen on my face. It's a beam of light on my face. I sprayed this right on top. The shine was completely gone. I was shocked. I kept looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, where's all the shine in my face? Like, crazy. Actually mattifies without flattening. Does that make sense? Like, it's not a flat matte look, but it takes all that excess shine off your face. Somehow, it's amazing. I love this a lot. And what's amazing about this mattifying spray is that it doesn't have that really weird whiteness to it. I noticed a lot of mattifying sprays have whites, like particles that fly out of them. But this one's awesome, and I absolutely love it. So if you were going to try this, it's not going to mattify your face whatsoever. This one is a little more expensive, but it's going to actually work for you, and you're not going to be wasting your money. So that is that. That is some drugstore try this not that products I recently found underwhelming or completely disappointing, and an awesome alternative that I love and swear by. So yes, that is that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've tried any of these that I call fails and you love, I'm sorry. It's just my opinion. But yes, that is that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it, and I will see you tomorrow for another drugstore video. And goodbye.